This week in Tucson Foodie.
Here we are. Cheers.
Cheers. What did you get?
Where are we? This is a Chianti, an Italian Chianti, like all Chiantis. Are all Chiantis Italian?
Chianti is a region in Italy.
Of course.
Yes. I am drinking a Pinot Noir. I don't know where it's from though, but I guess we can ask Joe because we're at Hazel Cellars at the Foodie 500 mixer.
Is this your first time here?
This is my first time here, which is crazy because I live super close to here. And I love it, and it's really bougie.
It's super fancy, indeed. But he caters, even though it's fancy, he caters to people who are just getting into wine. So,
yeah.
The first time I walked in, he's very educated and nice.
Yeah, he's
so
very
nice.
approachable.
He's so nice.
That's what I was gonna say.
He's patient.
Yes.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, last time I talked with him, he was like figuring out the correct license in order to sell glasses of wine, but he doesn't have that yet. So what happens right now, and why everyone should run down here, is you walk in, it's a bottle shop, you're looking at wine, and he just starts pouring wine, and he just gives you free tastings, which he can do legally, give you free, but he can't sell you a glass of wine, so he just gives you free tastings, hoping that you'll buy a bottle of wine.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, which is great.
Cheers to wine adventures.
Also, the place is named after his dogs. So that's
oh my
adorable.
God,
Yeah.
that's so
Simon
cute.
and Hazel.
Oh, that's why there's picture frames of dogs outside.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
so
adorable.
Cute. That's so funny because earlier today I went to El Jefe Cat Cafe.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't been yet.
They're
Cool.
having a grand opening on the 10th. And it's gonna be like this spectacular opening, and it's so cute. Hang on, let me open this. This is like a hilarious.
I saw it.
It's a hilarious opening that I'll open on my phone here instead.
I saw the graphic.
But anyways,
The
like
cat
they're
holding
having,
the bottle.
Yeah, they're having crazy cat lady costume thing.
Oh, nice. That is
contest.
a persona.
They're having cat paintings done by cats from the place.
Wait, by cats?
By cats.
Also, like they just paw print on a...
Yeah, like during your visit, cats
Great.
are going to be creating art for you.
Cool.
And also to let all you germaphobes know that the cafe and the cat part are separated, so you won't get like a fur ball in your coffee to go.
So there's a cafe with coffee and...
Yes, and it's separate, and then you get your coffee there first, and then you can sign up to have your time with the cats. But it was so cute to see all the little kittens.
They got little kittens?
They have little kittens that are like this big. And they're all up for adoption, and they're adorable, and there's so many personalities there, and you get to feed them treats. And I have to say that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and what a great way to feed your mental health by feeding cats and petting cats.
Nice.
Yeah. So hope everyone can make it.
And that's June 10th.
It's June 10th at El Jefe Cat Cafe.
All day, 10 to 8.
Yeah, 10 to 8. It's on Campbell and Fort Lowell, so it's pretty central.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Then we have also National Rosé Day.
Yeah.
Same day.
Okay. Oh, same day.
Same day, yeah.
So what should we do first? Cats and then wine?
Cats and then wine.
Coffee, cats, wine.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
What a day.
So there's probably going to be like a lot of different specials all around at our favorite wine spots, like
Which are? Revel,
Pearly
love Revel.
Baker, George, Simon Hazel, where we're at, and AZ Wine Collective.
Yeah, I might add a couple if I can.
Yeah, please.
Tap and Bottle. Their wine program has been
Oh,
increasing.
I had no idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And 5 Points Market has a great natural wine selection. They sell bottles.
They know that they have my heart always.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So celebrate National Rosé Day.
It looks like Feast is doing a wine tasting. Oh, this is something they just do every Saturday, huh?
Yeah.
$15 at 2 o'clock? Oh, it's on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 o'clock, $15.
Yeah. And
Feast is a place.
The food is so good.
Yeah.
It's amazing there.
I think a lot of people drive past it. They don't realize how amazing it is inside.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is definitely a place that's like overlooked, and people should just go and change your expectations. Then we mentioned this already, but Pearly Baker is another place to visit this weekend, but they're actually having on Saturday, the 11th, they're having at Shirt Shop, they're doing a pop-up, a pizza party pop.
So nobody knows what Shirt Shop is yet.
Oh, okay. So
not
you
even
want to
open.
explain to everyone what
Well, I
that
can
is?
try. It's a new concept from the same restaurateur that started Bluefront and Penka and Tooley's, Owl's Club, Pearly Baker. Shirt Shop is right next to Bluefront. Actually, it's like there's Bluefront, and then there's Wooden Tooth Records, and and then there's like a space that's gonna be like books, and it's actually kind of part of Shirt Shop, but it has its own door, so it feels like this like boutique. There's other stuff for sale too, or there will be. And then there's Shirt Shop, and it's a diner concept. But it's right there on Congress,
cool.
and it's called Shirt Shop because it used to be a shirt shop. In fact, Shirt Shop is like in the marble on the ground right in front of the door that's like corner facing.
How cute.
It's gonna be cool.
Oh, I want to stop by. So they're going to have 4 wines to try from Pearly Bakers. They're all Californian wines. And then 4 slices of pizza from Chef Tommy from Sushi on Oracle in Miraval.
Really?
And he is tossing up dough from the Barrio bread
Oh.
to make mesquite-fired pizzas.
Hey, this is different.
Yeah, I think this is going to be really good.
So they're bringing in a different chef to do pizza, which he normally doesn't do. And then we got margarita, 3 Sisters, hot honey pepperoni, and white sauce with
Yum.
mushrooms and
Oh my
truffle
God.
oil.
Why do
Okay.
we have the best pizza?
I don't know. We need to investigate why Tucson has such good pizza.
Like, why do you need to go to Italy when you can just stay in Tucson?
It's different.
Yeah.
It is really awesome here, though.
Yes, totally.
Man, that's cheap.
Yeah, it's only $35 for 4.
4
and then
slices
like
of
4
wine.
wine.
4 wines.
And then they're having a dart competition too. So you
Oh,
can like,
nice. Okay. And they're spinning vinyl.
yeah, all the things.
Man, there's so much cool stuff going on in Tucson.
It's super true. Also, for summer, Lowe's Ventana Canyon is doing like all these different specials. So they're doing handcrafted cocktails and mocktails just for the summer. So one of them is a summertime blackberry spritz.
Okay.
And it's poised to be one of the most in-demand cocktails for summer. And then they're also offering a zero-proof alternative called the Berry Mint Refresher. So that's something super fun to try out. And it has blackberries, strawberries, grapefruit, lime, and mint. And then they're promoting these like self-guided safaris.
Yeah, what is this about? A hike?
So they want you to explore Tucson and like the classic kind of trips, but do it yourself kind of thing. So to go to Sabino Canyon is one of the safaris. Another one is Mount Lemon. And then another one is the Chuck Huckleberry Loop.
You know what that is?
You tell me about it.
It's the loop. It's the bike path. The giant circular bike path surrounding the city.
Have you done it?
Well, I've done parts of it. I've never done the whole loop.
I want to do it.
I think it's really long.
I'll do part of it.
Can't remember how long it is. I think it's 120 miles or something. No, that can't be right. Maybe it is. I think it's pretty long.
I'll do it at
50
4 a.m.
miles,
when it's cool outside.
Actually, that's the right time. Like this time of year. Yeah. So, okay, so what is this?
So they're promoting, all of this is to promote their exclusive offer for the summer, which is a $50 daily resort credit and complimentary breakfast for children 10 and under.
Oh, for the staycation.
Yeah.
Okay, so they want you to come to a staycation, which I've never done in my 10 years here in Tucson. A staycation at a resort. I hear it's what everybody does. I got to give it a try. Anyway, so they want you to come to a staycation. They give you $50 resort credit.
Yeah.
They feed your kids for free. You can check out late. That's really nice. And then they've got these like summer cocktail
Yeah, things.
specials. And, okay, cool.
Yeah, and it's on this beautiful,
Totally down.
on the north side where we are, and it's just so pretty.
Lowe's is beautiful. Trio said. True.
We also have, coming up, we have the World Margarita Championship, June 17th.
From our friends at Saka.
Yeah.
And Tucson Originals.
Yeah.
With collaboration.
Yeah, and all of the proceeds go to Saka and Tucson Original Restaurants, which is a great thing to sponsor. But you get to have this like super fun competition between Tucson Original chefs where they're like duking it out to have the best margaritas, and I think it's going to be really fun.
Oh, and there's the People's Choice Award too. Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, and there's food.
Yep.
$75, man. What a deal. Everything is awesome and affordable in Tucson. In Tucson.
And finally, I was really excited to hear that they're finally doing something with the Miracle Mile.
Tell me more.
So they're opening the Broadway Beer and Wine Bar. It's not Miracle Mile, sorry. It's Sunshine Mile.
Oh, it's the folks behind Caps and Corks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm learning about this for the first time.
Yeah, it's a new thing that they just announced, and it sounds really cool.
Wow.
It sounds like it's going to be a huge deal because they're going to have, so their new Broadway Beer and Wine Bar is going to feature 30 beer taps, including 5 permanent Arizona brewery taps and 8 taps of wine to enjoy by the glass. That's
Nice.
so cool.
Yeah, wine on tap is
And then they're gonna have a small wine and mead-based cocktail menu.
A mead-based cocktail menu.
Yeah,
That's new for me.
yeah. And then I don't know about you, but like I love mid-century vibes, and that's all what that is about. And so they're gonna like just lean into that, and it's going to be this like huge space that's going to have a courtyard, and then they're going to open different restaurants across the street the way from it. So that's in 2004. So we have a lot to look forward to in 2004.
2004?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why do we go back in time?
Because not 2004. 2024.
I really look forward to the year 2004. 2024.
2024.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so next year.
Yes.
This sounds pretty awesome. It's 2,500 square feet.
I know, it's
Yeah.
going to be huge. I think it's going to be so pretty. And it's going to
great.
be like a new space to fall in love with Tucson again.
And it's going to be close to the historic bungalow project. You're aware of that? That's going to be a whole, it always used to be a great kind of restaurant row.
Yeah.
We've still got Rocco's. We lost La Rua's. We can still get those amazing tamales down at
El Torero?
El Torero,
Yeah.
thank you. But I'm really excited to see Broadway reactivated. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
me
We're talking
too.
about doing food truck rallies every single weekend in partnership with the Historic Bungalow Project. Starting soon.
Ooh, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Gosh, there's so much happening.
I know.
That kind of concludes the weekend and events, but I'm excited to say that our conversation continues with Joe Taylor from Simon Hazel Cellars, and we're going to bring him on now
Let's do it.
and ask him all the questions about wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us, Joe.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
What are we drinking right now?
I think we're all drinking something different. This
True.
is...
Is this what you're drinking?
No.
Is anybody drinking this wine?
It's a really good wine, though.
Somebody out there, a Foodie 500 member, was saying this was her favorite wine. She had it at home already, so she was pleased to see you serving it. Tell us about it.
Awesome. This is Dow's Cabernet. It's a reserve. It's like the same grapes that they put in the Soul of a Lion, if you've heard of it. It's their premier, really nice cab. They're out of Paso Robles, and they just make a really nice wine.
Can you give us the quick story of Joe? Like, how did you get into wine? Give us the quick story.
I was a wine collector for several years, and while on a road trip from Tucson to the Arctic Circle in Alaska, we stopped in Napa on the way up and on the way back.
Oh.
And I just fell in love and decided I wanted to follow my passion and do something that I liked. And so I quit my job and said I was going to open up a wine store. And here we are almost a year later. So.
Nice.
Only 1 year later?
Congratulations.
Yeah,
This
thank
is
you.
so
Thank you.
impressive.
Oh, this wasn't that long ago. What was your job before?
I worked in healthcare. It was a rewarding job, but I didn't want to just wake up every morning and go to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a tough job.
It is. It wasn't for me. And I was trying to think of things that I liked to do and that I loved. And I was sitting on Pritchard Hill in Napa, overlooking the valley, and I was like, this is what I want to do every day. So I decided to open up a wine store. And the wine store turned into wine tastings and events, and yeah, we really like throwing events.
Well, Joe, we wanted to have you because I think you're one of us. I think you're a community builder. I know you think your passion's wine, I'm sure that's true, but I think your true passion, maybe you don't realize this about yourself yet, but it's community, and you feel it in the vibe when you walk in. And the first time I came in, you didn't know who I was.
No.
Welcome. What's your relationship with wine? What are you here for? How can I help? Oh, you're looking at that. What do you want to know about it? You want to taste it? You want to taste this? You want to taste this? You want to taste this? It's so inviting, so welcoming. There's always food. The whole space looks different every time I come in. You're a community guy.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I like partnering with the community. I'm a local native to Tucson. I like partnering with a lot of the other local businesses. So our food is from Fig and Feta. It's a local company that makes amazing charcuterie boards, or she calls it the grazing table.
Oh my gosh, I could graze there all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. And our candles are from Dante's Flame, she's local. I try to just work with everyone that is in the community, so.
Cool, as do we.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think it's because you're doing something that you love and you have passion about. I think also something that I love about people that are into wine is that they are really like present in their bodies and like present with smelling the things and like tasting all the notes and all that stuff. And I think when you're like so here, you want to share that with your customers and different people, so.
Yeah, I think that's spot on. You use all your senses, not really hearing. I don't know how you would hear wine, but...
That's a good point. Wine is a reason to come together, and it's social, and you're talking and discussing wine, so there you go.
Absolutely, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Shane.
Sure.
Use your senses when you're drinking wine, and so you have to be at least in tune to your own senses, not necessarily others.
It grounds you.
It does, yeah.
Do you think that's like maybe the first step to tasting wine for wine novices?
Yeah, so we teach a Wine 101 course here, and we start with sight. You look at the wine before you drink it, and you work your way up to tasting it. We go over all the senses and what to look for because they're all important deciding what's a good wine or not.
And then what? So visual?
Yeah, so
What's next?
sight, so you look at it, you look for certain things. Is it clear? Is it cloudy? Is it dark? Is it light? Dark wine gets lighter over time and white wine gets darker. So you can tell the age just by looking at it.
Yeah.
And then you go to smell.
Okay.
And then taste and feel are hand in hand. The feel part of it is like when you're drinking wine, the tannins will make your mouth dry, or it'll be an astringent wine. Or you can judge a wine's body by the weight in your mouth. So, certain things.
The whole journey. I don't actually. I'm learning. I'm just getting into it. I've always enjoyed wine, and I've always thought it was quite different from other types of drinks. It makes you feel different. I didn't quite realize. I'm glad you brought this up. That's the big difference. You grab a beer. I don't know about you. I'm not really thinking about the beer I'm drinking.
I do, actually.
Are you?
Yeah,
You have
especially
everything
since
in
we
your mouth?
have a huge craft beer scene here. It's like there's so many flavors. Sorry, I'm a really sensual person.
That's good. She didn't know.
She caught it. She caught it.
That's like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Ah man, I grab a beer to relax. But wine for me, I'm sure I can relax. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. I think that's why it's so much more interesting to pair wine with food than other drinks. And sure, you can pair other drinks with food, but
You can pair anything with food.
everybody's a foodie. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It brings us together. Anyway, yeah, it focuses you on. I don't know what I'm talking about. Dump it.
No.
Dump
yeah.
it.
No. every.
We don't dump wine here, we drink it.
Yes, please.
I'm at the video.
I actually don't have a dump bucket. Someone asked for that earlier, but
Spit bucket.
That's interesting.
yeah, we really, so my philosophy is I'll get you a different glass. If you don't like it, we'll take your glass and we'll get you a new one. But a lot of places have dump buckets. I don't know, or I found it gross when people are like spitting in them all the time.
Sure.
I'm just like, don't spit in my store. Like I spent a long time putting this in. I will get you a new glass, so. I don't
That's
know.
really funny.
Yeah, that's why we have a ton of glasses. This is like nothing compared to what, like I think you saw maybe the store with glass. We do 6 glasses per person and they're all set out when someone comes into a tasting.
Yeah.
And it's a lot.
It's a lot of dishwashing.
We don't have a dishwasher either.
What do? You send
We
them
wash
off?
it by hand.
You're washing every glass by hand in the back?
And these are speed glue glasses. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to spend a fortune and have it all destroyed in the dishwasher.
Okay, why you take your glass?
I just have my employees destroy them.
I'm sure.
Is this whole operation just you? Like you built this all on your own, or did you have someone that helps you figure this out? It just seems so daunting, and it seems so established here.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, it feels like it's
you.
been open for a while, man.
Oh, wow.
How many
That's
months
a
are you in
compliment. So Sunday will be our 1-year anniversary.
Hey,
yeah.
Gosh, congrats!
Hey,
Cheers!
congratulations. Wow. It's a big deal.
That's a good plug. Thank you.
So 1 year in, you have a business
1
partner?
year. I do have a business partner, yes. The silent business partner.
Oh, okay.
should
More of an investor.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
And what about Simon and Hazel? These are
Simon
who
and
are
Hazel
they?
are my dogs, so named after my dog. Pictures are in the main room back there. I found that a lot of wineries or wines are named after family members, whether it's their last name, or a lot of vineyards are named after members of someone's family. So I was thinking of a name for the store while playing, like literally playing ball with my 2 dogs, and I was like, Simon, Hazel, and I was like, hey, that sounds sophisticated. So, yeah, ding.
Yeah.
And so it just stuck. And a lot of people don't know who Simon Hazel is, and so they'll come in here or they'll call us and say, do you carry other people's wines besides your own? And I'm like, we don't carry our own wine. But eventually, soon.
Yeah?
Soon.
Is that- okay.
Yeah.
So what sets your wine shop apart from all the other wine shops in Tucson?
We do a lot of tastings and events. I think all of the wine shops in Tucson are great. Everyone has their own little specialty or area of focus that they're working on. And we like events, so we like to host our wine and jazz happy hour or private tasting events. We just added our wine tasting, like Wine 101 tasting course, and we added a featured tasting, so we'll focus on a producer or a varietal every month. And we also have a fine wine tasting where we pull out the big boys and have some 100-pointers opened, and yeah, we like to open up good wine. So I think you'll find coming here, another wine store, we're not afraid to open up bottles that cost a lot of money. We just want to open up good wine.
Cool. Speaking of good wine, I have questions for you about Sicilian wine. I mentioned I'm hopefully going to Italy. It's been like the first vacation in, I don't know, 5 years.
Nice.
And luckily I had enough credit card points, otherwise it was going to be a no. But I'm going to Sicily. I've never been.
Awesome.
When I mentioned this to you earlier, you said, I love Sicilian
I
wines.
love Sicilian wines.
Tell me what I need to know. I'm headed there. What should I look out for? Give me some words. Why do you love Sicilian wine so much?
So on Sicily, the island, is Mount Etna, the volcano, the old volcano.
Yeah,
I don't think it still erupts, but the cool thing about wine and volcanic soil is that it's very porous. And as wines struggle to find water, because volcanic soil is the water goes straight through it.
Okay, porous.
Yeah, it doesn't hold a lot of the water. So the vines, they'll have to dig through the volcanic soil, find water, and then they're happy. But as they struggle, they lose nutrients, and they'll produce less berries because of all of the work that they have to do to find the water. As they lose berries, they still direct all of the nutrients they do receive into whatever berries are left on the vine. producing more intense, rich flavors.
What a little story. It's very visual. I'm picturing
Right?
this animation
Sorry.
of this vines
But
going
people
down.
don't know about this, like in
Go on.
wine.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
So soil really matters, of course, with wine, but Mount Etna has the perfect soil for grapes to just struggle and in turn produce really great wine.
What kind of wine should I expect to see at restaurants? And
The Nero d'Avola is a really classic red wine from Italy. You won't go wrong if you order that. Or a Griot is a good white wine. If you find any Donna Fugata, you
Okay.
have to get them.
Donna Fugata sounds like a character from The Sopranos.
Donna Fugata?
Hey, Donna
can we get
Fugata,
some
Baba
of
Goo.
these
Yeah.
Sicilian wines here?
Yeah, absolutely. We carry many Sicilian wines here because they're so good. Yeah. Yes.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, come down
Absolutely.
to Simon Hazel
Yeah.
Cellars
Yeah, I'll
and
go
find
to
out
the
which
Yeah.
one.
I was gonna do that, but yeah,
Maybe I could buy one and then I'll try to like go visit the vineyard while I'm there.
absolutely.
Yeah?
Some,
Oh,
there
there
some
it
are-
is. I needed like a
Amazing. Full
mission.
circle.
Yes, I will show you a good one and then track it down and bring some back
Okay.
and we'll sell it.
Oh, okay.
No,
You're
just
doing some
kidding.
work.
I say now I'm a, what would that be? Not a distributor, the opposite. A buyer.
A buyer.
Okay,
yeah.
sure. No
Importer.
problem. Yeah, I'm an importer at that point. It's illegal, but I'm
Very illegal. Don't do that.
cool.
Yeah, sometimes we'll even do Sicilian or Italian focused tastings. So we've done a Sicilian wine. We did Sicily and Sardinia wines as well.
Man, it would be so cool if you're planning a vacation to call up Joe and say, hey, can we do a private tasting?
Oh my gosh.
We're headed here.
That's a great idea.
Once you're there, I don't know, I've traveled a bit and I've never been. You're there, so you're sitting in a restaurant, what do I order?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to try to do, wine tasting while you're there? Like a local version of that? So that would be amazing, kind of pre-work.
It's a great idea.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
You
I
should
think
market
that's
that.
I
Yeah,
should,
you need
yeah.
to pair with like travel agencies or something like
Do
that.
those still exist?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, they do.
No, yes.
You know what you should do, and I can help you with this. Visit Tucson has data on where people visit from,
yeah.
but they also have opposite data, where people go to from
Oh,
Tucson.
Very great.
So we could find out where they go and roughly when they go, and then you could structure classes around that.
That's
a month before. A lot of people are going to go to Mexico or whatever.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
10%
I like
commission,
it.
please.
5.
Okay, deal.
What are you most excited about these days, like in wine?
And wine. Santa Rita Hills, outside of Santa Barbara. I think
Ooh, I love
everything they're producing right now is just amazing. I like a lot of the upcoming or unknown wine areas in Mexico. Mexico is
Yeah.
producing great wine. Chile, like a lot of the South American wines are just fantastic. My heart always goes back to Napa. I'm pointing to this, it's a Paso Robles wine, but Napa wines are where I got my start, but it's fun helping the underdogs or trying them out and realizing that grapes grow everywhere. Grapes even go here in Arizona.
I
We've
know,
got
yeah.
our own little wine country down there. in
Yes,
Sonora and
absolutely.
Oregon.
Yeah. And their wines are good.
Yeah,
Getting better?
no, I've heard that our terroir is very similar to Austria and some other regions.
Austria.
So,
I haven't heard that one.
yeah, I don't know.
We're both still exploring
Yeah.
the local wine country.
It's fun.
I've had a lot of fun.
It's
down
so much fun doing it. Yeah. And I think the Arizona wineries the people are so nice and they make it worthwhile, even if their wines
there. Getting there.
are getting there.
Yeah,
Yes,
totally.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think they're starting to win more and more awards. And
They are,
getting
yeah.
more and more mentions. And, yeah.
I find that, and going back to Italy, wines in Arizona I think Arizonans like Italian wines a lot because the climates are similar.
Oh yeah.
And they pair well with our foods because, again, the climates are similar. The local ingredients originally used go well together. And it just makes sense. Italy's the #1 imported wine into Arizona, and there's a reason for it.
Interesting.
I don't know where I was going with that, but
That's a nice tidbit. Nice fact.
No, I mean,
It
I
makes
think
sense.
it's really funny because like every week we talk about pizza and how strong our pizza thing is here. So it makes sense
Yeah.
that the wine also is like really
What?
strong here.
Wow.
get it. Yes.
It's like we're a little Tuscany in Tucson.
What the hell? Tucson.
skinny.
Tuxcany? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
something like that. It's really weird.
Let's see the national headlines. Best Italian food in the country, Tucson.
It is so good.
We are the gastronomic city.
That is true.
Somewhere.
Not because of our Italian cuisine, but
Yes.
we are indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have good food in every cuisine. It's
We're
pretty
working
wild.
toward our gastronomic certification.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, good. Cool.
We have to have 10, I think, local or Southern Arizona producers that we carry on a regular basis. And I think we're at like 7 right now. We're getting there.
Who do you carry?
From Arizona,
Yeah.
we carry Pillsbury, Rune, Page Spring Cellars, Deep Sky,
Nice. We were just there.
and Chateau Tumbleweed. Very prominent
What a-
Chateau Tumbleweed.
What a name.
And then Monsoon Chocolate,
wow.
of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that pairing here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that
We-
makes so much sense.
I took the staff on a tour of Monsoon when they started offering their tours again. We were like the day 2 or day 3 because it's so similar to wine. Like the whole chocolate is fermented, just like wine, and like the whole process of winemaking is very similar to chocolate. So I took the staff there as a fun, educational experience, and we just wanted to eat chocolate, I guess, really.
Best chocolate in town.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being on this.
Thank you.
And yeah, where can we find you? How should people follow you?
Our website, simonhazel.com. We're also on Instagram and Facebook, Simon Hazel Cellars. We're located at 6960 East Sunrise at the corner of Kolb and Sunrise. So check us out or visit our website.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for
Thank
being on
you.
the
Thank
show.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
1 year.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, everyone, yeah.
Cheers.